Life is too short. Every human being on this earth was created with something unique, something divine, something that cannot be duplicated or replaced. It is called a gift. Your gift is not your job, it is not your education, and it is not your title. Your gift is that deposit God placed inside you that enables you to fulfill your purpose on this planet. When you understand your gift, you stop chasing after people's approval and start walking in divine confidence. The tragedy of life is not death, it is living life without discovering your gift, because your gift is the key to your fulfillment, your provision, and your legacy. When you were born, God placed within you a seed of greatness. That seed is invisible to the eyes of others, but it is powerful enough to change the world when it is cultivated. Every seed has within it a forest, but unless the seed is planted, it remains only a potential. Your life is full of potential. The problem is that most people die full. They die with their books unwritten, their songs unsung, their ideas unshared, their dreams unfulfilled. Why? Because they never discovered or believed in the gift that was inside them. The graveyard, as I often say, is the richest place on earth. It is full of the potential that was never manifested. You were not created to copy others. You were created to be distinct. When God made you, He broke the mold. There is something you can do that no one else can do quite like you. Your gift is your distinction. It is the thing that makes you valuable. The tragedy is that we spend our lives trying to be someone else instead of becoming who we were created to be. You are original, not a duplicate. You are custom, designed for a specific assignment. And the more you study others, the more you move away from yourself. It is good to be inspired by people, but never to the point that you lose your identity. You must understand that your gift is not something you manufacture. It is something you discover. You were born with it. It is already there, waiting to be uncovered. Your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. That is not a motivational slogan. It is a principle of life. You don't need to compete with others. You simply need to manifest your gift. The moment you begin to use your gift, the world will make space for you, because gifts attract attention and gifts create demand. The world doesn't pay for effort, it pays for results, and results come from functioning in your area of gifting. Every bird was designed to fly, and every fish was designed to swim. You never see a bird attend flying school. You never see a fish enroll in swimming lessons. Why? Because their ability is built into their design. They were created for that environment. You also were created for a specific environment where your gift thrives naturally. When you find that place, you don't struggle to perform, you flow. You don't have to force yourself to love it. It comes alive within you when you're operating in your gift. Work becomes pleasure, challenges become opportunities, and time seems to disappear. But here is the truth. The world you live in is designed to pull you away from your gift. Society trains you to get a job, not to discover your purpose. We are taught to fit into systems, not to express our uniqueness. That is why so many people are frustrated, depressed, or confused. They are living outside of their gifting. They are successful in the wrong assignment. You can make money and still be miserable if you are not functioning your gift. True success is not measured by what you have, but by what you were born to do. You were created to serve the world with your gift, not to chase after success. Success is the result of serving others with what you were born to do. You must also understand that your gift is connected to service. The reason God gave you a gift is so that you can solve a problem in the world. Every problem you see is an opportunity for your gift to shine. When you look around and see confusion, pain, and need, don't complain. Ask yourself, what part of this am I designed to solve? Your gift is not for you, it is for others. The tree doesn't eat its own fruit. It produces fruit for others to enjoy, but in the process, it fulfills its purpose. When you serve others through your gift, your needs are automatically met. Provision follows purpose. That is why you should never run after money. Run after purpose, and money will run after you sometimes. Your gift may look small, but never despise small beginnings. Every great thing starts small. A seed may look insignificant, but inside it lies the potential for a forest. The key is faithfulness. Use what you have. Start where you are. When you are faithful with your gift, God multiplies it. Don't wait for perfect conditions. They will never come. Don't wait for people's approval. They may never give it. Start moving in what you already know. The greatest mistake is to wait for everything to be ready before you begin. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. God will meet you along the way. Many people bury their gifts because of fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of criticism. But fear is the enemy of potential. You cannot discover greatness while living in fear. Step out, even if your knees are shaking. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting in spite of fear. Every great person you admire faced fear, but they decided to move anyway. They believed in what God had placed inside them more than in the opinions of others. Don't let fear paralyze your potential. You will never know what's possible until you try. One of the greatest liberations in life is when you stop living for applause. You were not created to impress people. You were created to impact them. When you discover your gift, you no longer live for validation, you live for contribution. The applause fades, but impact lasts. When you use your gift to make a difference, you leave something that time cannot erase. Legacy is not what you leave for people, it's what you leave in people. The goal of life is not to be remembered for being famous, but to be remembered for being faithful to your assignment. Let me tell you something about gifts. They are developed through discipline. Discovery is only the beginning. Development is the journey. You can have a great gift, but without discipline, it will never reach its potential. A seed has to be nurtured, watered, protected, and cultivated. The same is true of your gift. Practice, study. Refine it. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow, not those who make you comfortable in mediocrity. Every master was once a student. Every expert started as a beginner. Your gift will not grow in comfort, it grows in challenge. Sometimes people will misunderstand your gift. They will criticize. What they don't understand, they will say, you're too different. That's okay. You're not supposed to fit in. You're supposed to stand out. Every innovator faced rejection before acceptance. Every visionary was called crazy before being called a genius. Stay faithful. Don't let rejection make you doubt your gift. Remember, rejection is often redirection. It pushes you toward the people who will recognize and value your gift. Keep moving. Even if no one claps, God saw your gift before they ever noticed you, and His approval is all you need. Your gift is also your responsibility. You are accountable for what you've been given. Life is not measured by duration, but by donation. What did you do with what you were given? When you stand before your Creator, He will not ask you what degree you earned, what job title you held, or how many followers you had. He will ask, did you fulfill your purpose? Did you use the gift I placed inside you? Don't bury it because of laziness or excuses. There is someone waiting for what you have. Someone's deliverance, breakthrough, or inspiration is connected to your obedience. Don't rob the world of your gift. There will be seasons when you feel overlooked, when you feel like your gift doesn't matter. Those are the moments of preparation. God hides you before He exposes you. The hiding season is not punishment. It's protection. A gift that is revealed before it is ready can destroy the person who carries it. So don't rush your process. Use your hidden years to grow, to learn, to mature. When your character matches your gift, then promotion comes naturally. Never pray for success greater than your character can handle. Preparation is proof of faith. Every person has been given the capacity to influence. Your influence comes from your gift, not from your position. You may not have a title, but you have a gift, and that gift can change lives. The woman who sings in her kitchen with passion may touch more hearts than the one who sings on stage without purpose. Influence is not about visibility, it's about impact. Don't wait for a platform. Create one through service wherever you are. Start using your gift to make a difference. Your environment may not recognize you yet, but heaven already does. You must stop comparing your gift to others. Comparison is the enemy of contentment. The reason we lose joy is because we measure ourselves by people who are running a different race. A mango tree never competes with an apple tree. Both produce fruit in their own season. Your time will come. Stay faithful to your process. You are not late. You are in training. Stop trying to copy someone else's grace. Operate in yours. What God gave you is enough. Your gift may seem small now, but it carries greatness inside. And here is the beautiful truth. When you begin to operate in your gift, you begin to experience peace. There is a quiet satisfaction that comes when you are doing what you were created to do. It doesn't mean everything will be easy, but it means everything will make sense. You wake up with direction. You face challenges. Life is too short. The greatest tragedy in life is not dying young. It is living long and never truly living. So many people exist, but very few live. They wake up, go to work, come home, eat, sleep, and repeat the same cycle for years, all without ever asking the most important question: why am I here? When you don't know the purpose of your life, you waste your energy chasing shadows. You end up doing things that look successful to the world, but leave your soul empty. But when you understand your gift, life becomes focused. You wake up with a reason. You no longer drift, you drive. There are two most important days in a person's life: the day you were born and the day you discover why. The day you were born gives you existence. The day you discover your purpose gives you meaning. Your gift is the clue to your purpose. God never created anything without a purpose. Everything He made was designed to fulfill something. The bird was made to fly, the fish to swim, the seed to grow, and you were made to contribute something only you can give. Your gift is your assignment on earth, and until you find it, you will never be satisfied. No matter what you achieve, you were sent to earth to solve a problem. That's why your gift exists. If you look closely, you'll notice that every successful person you admire simply discovered a problem and used their gift to solve it. The teacher solves ignorance, the doctor solves sickness. The engineer solves technical challenges. The artist solves the hunger for beauty. The speaker solves confusion with inspiration. Everyone's gift is a solution to something. When you stop asking, what can I get, and start asking, what can I give, you shift from survival to significance. Your gift is like a seed of power. It may seem small, but when you plant it in service, it multiplies. Some people keep their gifts hidden because they think they are too small to matter. But remember, it's not how big the seed is, it's what kind of life is inside it. A tiny acorn can grow into a massive oak tree that shelters generations. The question is not whether your gift is big enough. The question is, will you plant it? The world cannot benefit from what you refuse to release. The more you use your gift, the more it grows. Potential is like muscles, it develops through use. That's why it's dangerous to do nothing with what you have. When you neglect your gift, it weakens. But when you activate it, it becomes strong, sharp, and influential. Never wait until you feel ready. Readiness comes through movement. Start with what you have, even if it's little. God blesses action, not hesitation. The greatest step of faith is not waiting for a sign. It's moving with conviction. Let me tell you something powerful. Your gift is your source of provision. People think their salary sustains them, but that's not true. Your gift is your econom. When you start operating in your gift, opportunities come, you attract favor. The scripture says your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. That means your gift is designed to open doors that qualifications alone cannot. You can have degrees and still be ignored, but when your gift speaks, the world listens. Don't underestimate the power of divine ability within you. Sometimes your gift will put you in uncomfortable places. Don't be afraid of that. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. Joseph's gift of interpretation brought him from prison to palace, but it had to be tested first. David's gift of courage was proven in the wilderness before it was recognized in the palace. Every gift must be refined in obscurity before it can shine in visibility. So, if you feel hidden right now, don't despise it. That's where your strength is being built. The delay is not denial, it is development. You must also guard your environment. Your gift needs the right atmosphere to grow. A seed cannot grow on concrete. Surround yourself with people who water your potential, not those who drain it. You cannot become who you were meant to be while hanging around those who doubt your destiny. Sometimes the biggest step toward purpose is separation. You must disconnect from people who are comfortable with mediocrity. If you want to live in excellence, protect your mind, your energy, and your faith. Your future depends on what you allow to influence you. Another truth is that your gift reveals your identity. When you discover what you were born to do, you stop trying to be what others expect. You become secure in who you are. You stop apologizing for your difference. You stop explaining your passion. You stop chasing approval. You begin to walk with quiet confidence, knowing that you are in alignment with heaven's intention. When you operate in your gift, peace becomes your companion and joy becomes your strength. You must also remember that your gift is not about fame. Fame is a byproduct, not a purpose. The goal is not to be known by millions. The goal is to impact those you're assigned to. A candle doesn't try to light the whole world. It just shines in its space, and darkness disappears. Don't measure your worth by numbers. Measure it by faithfulness. What you do for one person with excellence will open the door for many. Influence grows from faithfulness, not from striving. Sometimes you will question your gift. You'll wonder if you're good enough, if it's really worth it. That's normal. Even Moses doubted his ability to speak. Even Gideon questioned his strength. But God never chooses the qualified, He qualifies the chosen. He placed that gift in you because He knew you could handle it. The more you rely on Him, the stronger your gift becomes. The moment you believe you can't, remember that the Creator of the universe trusted you with something no one else carries. That should silence every doubt. The world is waiting for you to show up. There are lives connected to your obedience. There are people who will never rise until you step into your calling. Your voice, your art, your message, your vision, someone is depending on it. Never think you are insignificant. When you hide your gift, the world suffers. Every time you use your gift, you make the world a little brighter, a little better, a little closer to what God intended. That is the essence of life. To give what you were given. Purpose gives pain meaning. When you know why you were created, you can endure the process that prepares you. Pain becomes a teacher, not an enemy. The storms you go through are not to destroy you. They are to refine you. Every test you face strengthens your gift. The opposition you encounter is confirmation that you carry something valuable. Diamonds are formed under pressure, and gold is purified by fire. So don't curse the process. Thank God for it. Every tear, every rejection, every delay is shaping you for your assignment. There's a generation waiting for authentic voices, not echoes. The world has enough imitators. It's starving for originals. Don't let the culture silence your uniqueness. The very thing that makes you different is the thing that makes you powerful. You were born to bring something new into the world. Don't hide it because it's uncommon. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out. God didn't make a copy when He made you. He made an original masterpiece. And here's something you must never forget: your gift is spiritual. It's not just talent, it's divine. It's a piece of God expressed through you. That's why when you operate in your gift, you feel most alive. You are functioning in divine harmony. You are fulfilling the Creator's intention. You become a reflection of His creativity, His excellence, His power. Your gift is worship when you use it to serve others. Every act of purpose is an act of praise. Don't wait until you feel qualified to begin. Start where you are, use what you have. Do what you can. The door of destiny opens only to those who knock with faith. You may not see the entire path, but if you take the next step, the way will unfold. Vision grows in motion. Faith expands through action. The greatest enemy of purpose is procrastination. Don't say one day, make today. The day you begin to walk in your gift, every morning you wake up is a reminder that your purpose is not finished. You are still alive because there is still something inside you that the world needs. Don't waste another day living small. When God designed you for greatness, you were born to dominate, not to be dominated. You were born to lead, not to follow blindly. You were born to be fruitful, not stop apologizing for the greatness inside you and start manifesting it. The world will only respect you when you respect your own potential. Your gift is your pathway to influence people. Follow those who function in their purpose with excellence. Excellence is not perfection. It is doing your best with what you have where you are. When you do that consistently, doors open. Excellence is the silent language of success. You don't have to announce yourself. Excellence will introduce you. That's why you must never do anything halfway. Give your best in every small opportunity. The way you handle the small determines whether you will be trusted with the great. Remember, success without purpose is failure in disguise. You can climb the ladder of achievement only to discover it was leaning against the wrong wall. Don't let the world define success for you. True success is discovering your purpose and fulfilling it. It is not about being better than others. It's about being the best version of yourself. You were not created to compete. You were created to complete. There is room for everyone at the top when everyone is operating in their gifts. When you live with purpose, you stop chasing things and start attracting them. Peace, joy, opportunities, and resources begin to find you because you are no longer running after life. You are walking in alignment with it. That's the secret of fulfillment. You don't need to force doors open when you're in your divine lane. You simply move with grace and confidence, knowing that what is meant for you will recognize you. So I challenge you today, go and discover your gift. Take time to reflect. Ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What comes naturally to me? What do I love so much that time disappears when I do it? Those are clues. God hides purpose and passion. What you love deeply is often what you were born to give. Don't ignore the whispers of your heart. They are the language of destiny. Inside of you is something that can transform the world. Don't die with it still inside you. The future belongs to those who use their gift. The world doesn't reward intentions, it rewards contribution. Stop waiting for a perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. Begin now. The more you walk in your gift, the more clarity you'll gain. Life will start to make sense. You will see how every pain, every delay, every closed door was actually guiding you toward your assignment. And when your journey is done, when you stand before the one who gave you the gift, may you be able to say, I used everything you gave me. I poured out my life. I died empty. That is the ultimate success, not how much you acquired, but how much you gave. The goal is to leave this world empty, having deposited all that was placed within you. So rise up today, shake off the fear, the doubt, and the excuses. The world is waiting for your gift. There's a space only you can fill, a song only you can sing, a vision only you can see, a problem only you can solve. You are not here by accident. You are here by divine appointment. Step into your purpose. Walk in your gift. And let the greatness within you manifest for the glory of God and the benefit of humanity. Because when you discover your gift, you discover yourself. And when you live by your gift, you discover the reason you were born. The world is waiting. Your time is now. Use your gift live full. Die empty.